Skadoosh. Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. My grandma let me borrow her babushka. So that's what you get. All right, here we go. This is the December Superdrop 2022. And I was not impressed with the last Superdrop, the monthly Superdrop. But this one, I'm a bit impressed. I did a little bit of a look-see into it. So let's just dive in. So the big foil bundle, $358.99. Big non-foil bundle, $268.99. Who is continuously purchasing these? Who has not missed a single drop? You, my friend, have a large bank account because they drop stuff like all day long, it seems. Let's get up into this. So here's the meaning of life, which will be the first one that we take a look at. What all cards do we get inside of the meaning of life? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There is some really cool ones, though, that I must point out here when we get to that in just a minute. Why is this just the artwork? What happened? Moment. And we are back. Okay, so the first one we have here is going to be Forced Fruition. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player draws 7 cards. Isn't that special? Let's see if they're actually worth the price, though. You could pick one up for like around 10, 11 bucks. Dece, I'll say Dece at least. Can we say Dece? Here's Future Sight. Oh, that's going to be fun. This one not worth it a ridiculous amount. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. But what are you going for? Like a quarter. So there you go. You get a quarter out of that one. Mental Misstep, which is cool with the Phyrexian mana. The lowest price is going to be like $5. About $5. There you go. Is that the first time it was reprinted? Yeah, wow. First time this card has ever seen a reprint. Interesting to note. Value-wise, this drop doesn't seem so bad. $8.35. That was an Eldritch Moon. $8.35. That's really not bad at all. Well of Lost Dreams as well. You can find for roughly like a quarter. So I mean, not a whole lot of value hiding in that guy. And that concludes that one. So overall, if you're going to spend, was it $29.99 on this guy? Yeah. I'm not a fan of buying the foil versions of these, by the way. I'm just not a big fan. I'm just not. This one, a little interesting. We're going to go with the non-foils. Just checking out non-foil pricing and all that. Giving it a look-see. Oh, the art's pretty cool. Lowest price on your Field Marshal. You're looking at like $5. And when I'm giving you these price quotes, I'm going to TCG Player Market Value Pricing. And I'm looking basically just the lowest for the market price. It could be of any set. Doesn't really matter. Just to give you a heads up. So there you go. All right. Now we move on to Temporal Manipulation, which, if I'm not mistaken, is at least a $10 card. $23.77. That's the Ultimate Masters version. Wow. I remember this card used to be only a few bucks. I'm pretty certain it was only a few bucks at one point. But, yeah, so not a bad pickup if you want to get this kind of, what do we call this, like this old novel kind of look, I suppose, to like them love story books. Dark Ritual looks all right, but is it really? Now, Dark Ritual, we all know you can find for like a quarter, depending what you get from Ice Age or Tempest. Even Strixhaven had a print. So, yeah, you're looking at like about, on average, like $1 for this card. 86 cents. It's been printed a lot. Some different kind of art, though, which is not bad. Midnight Reaper, probably my favorite art from this little subset here. Let's give Midnight Reaper. I think Midnight Reaper is a much cheaper card, without a doubt. We're probably looking at like 50 cents. Yeah, about 50 cents on that one as well. Seize the Day. This card, I was surprised how like it could climb in price and then plummet. I used to get upset when I'd pull it when I was cracking Ultimate Masters, like it was like $2 at the time or $1 or whatever. But price, if you go to Ultimate Masters, market price is $7. There's already a secret layer on this one. Secret layer, the Commander secret layer. Wow. $6.06 on that guy. Okay, so this one's been done quite a few times if you're looking to pick it up. And that concludes our daily broadcast with that drop. And that last one was done, the artwork by Frank Franzetta, if anyone's familiar with him. So yeah, he did some old novels, love books and whatnot. This one is a throwback to another secret layer. If anyone, what is this on my hand? A throwback to another secret layer we've seen in the past. Who can tell me what secret layer that is? This is Abundant Growth here. Easy pickup, 45 cents, 50 cents. This one probably has like the least amount of value out of all of them, if you ask me. You know what's a card I really like the name of? Mycosynth. Like, that is such a fun card to say. This is my cloth, though. And you can find him, market price low is going to be $296. And that's the Commander 2016 version if you're looking to pick this guy up. But as a whole, this one probably doesn't seem more than $7. Total value, yeah, this guy you could find for about $1 to $2. So whoopity-doo on that one right there. Slimefoot, the stowaway from Dominaria, OG Dominaria. The Magic the Gathering list, there's a list price for 24 cents. And even Time Spire with the retro frame, 33 cents. So nothing too nuts to see here. And that takes us to the old Saproling. Let's give Saproling a look. Probably nothing worth much to mention either. Yeah, not sitting at a high price tag here. It's a token. You could find tokens for like 0 cents to 10 cents. I mean, depending how much you want to blow on that. So there you go. I recommend you don't blow on it. This is special guest, Kazenden. Another story? Another story. Wonderful. Here's Sarah Ascendant. The heck is that sound? It sounded so weird. Sounds like a jet just flew by my window. And is continuing to fly by my window. The heck is going on outside? Okay. Wow. $20, $22.98 for the M 2011 copy. And then Iconic Masters was the first reprint, and that's at $24.62. So already for $29.99, you're getting one card that almost takes the cake. Rapid Hybridization. Wow. Originally printed in Uncommon. I did not know that. In Gate Crash. And that original copy, market price is $2.99, but you can find it as low as $2.84 in Commander 2015. So there you have that. Moving along, we have Demonic Consultation, which I don't believe has seen any reprint. I don't believe so. No. Not since Ice Age. Wow, that goes way back. Okay. If you guys remember this card art from back in the day, there you have it. That's the OG Demonic Consultation with a heck ton of text on it. Nothing seems to have changed much here with the new version. So that's nice to see. First time getting a reprint out of that. And then moving down the chain, we have Winds of Change, which, if I'm not mistaken... Well, this one isn't too bad, I didn't think. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're sitting at the low. Well, this was printed in 5th edition, 1208. Market price. Renaissance, $15. Who has any Renaissance cards? 4th edition, it's $7.72. If you can believe that. And then Llanowar Elves, which, is probably anywhere from 25 cents to 50 cents. But artwork's all right on this one. This would not be my exact cup of tea if I was going to buy one of these secret layers. It would probably not be this one, but that's my own opinion. I will get into the ones I would purchase. Alexi Bricklot. The award. Am I saying that right? Alexi Bricklot. I hope I'm saying that right. Bricklot? Yes. This is some really impressive art. If I have seen any in recent times, I would want this just for the look. I like that dark, sick, wasteland, destroyed just look to Magic. That kind of is what drew me into it. Thought Not Seer up here. Has Thought Not Seer gone up much in price? I wonder. Let's take a look here. Mr. Thought Not, if we can find him. Only $2. $2.97 from Oath of the Gatewatch. This was like during that whole Battle for Zendikar era. Here's Inquisition of Kozilek, which seems to get a lot of reprints in the special treatment sort. Almost doesn't miss a beat. Double Masters had it. You could buy a borderless for 97 cents. This one I would imagine is going to be worth a little bit more. Just like look at the detail in that art. Like, holy crap, man. As low as 55 cents. Go to Modern Masters 2017. But just really extreme detail. I wonder how long it takes some of these artists to drop these cards. These ones I would imagine took a lot of time to make, man. $2.33 for Reality Smasher. First time it got a reprint since Oath of Gatewatch. So first time ever getting a reprint. But just based on the look of this, That's why I would want it. A lot of times you don't always go after cards for the value. You go after it for maybe the flavor, or you go after the cards not to make a flip, but just simply because you enjoy the art. Maybe you enjoy the artist. You enjoy the template that's used, whatever the case may be. Eldrazi Temple, you're looking at like 488. 450 is the low from Dual Decks Zendikar. Yeah, so there you have that one, which, again, really like the art on this. Very, very impressed. Boxes of cereal. Just add milk. I think this one is really... I want to say the word cute, but we're not going to. This is a Tally Primal Storm. Who remembers those cubes? And we would hit a tally every single time for the promo card. At least it wasn't a basic land. We could say that. At least it wasn't basic, right? We could always go with that. But these are neat because on the flip side, you have this like little handsome fellow with this box of cereal. But on the flip part, you get what you'd find usually like a game or something on the back side of a cereal box. Like, I mean, we were all kids once. Some of you might even be kids watching right now. Less than 1% of my audience is under the age of 18. I will have you know that. But this seems like a heck ton of fun. A tally, you could find, I think, 50 cents a quarter. Really not, bringing much to the table here with a tally being thrown in here. But then we move on to Galta. A lot of Galata. I always call this a lot of Galata. I knew a kid back in high school. His name was Galata. And, it just reminded me of him. A lot of Galata. Primal Hunger. Stompy. Delicious. 12-12. Very different kind of look for Magic cards. This is really like, not stressing, but pushing the boundaries of what Secret Lair is supposed to be doing, you could say. And then here's on the flip side, the crossword, or not crossword puzzle, but is it a crossword? What do you call that? Maybe not crossword. Whatever it is, it's fun. And look, you can even cross these off as you go. Who is going to buy this just to do the puzzle on the back? You know what? I probably will. Make a whole video out of it, see how fast we can find them. Who knows? Yeah, definitely not damaging the card at any means by doing that, right? No, absolutely not. So Galta's like $3, $3-4. Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, devoid of flavor. Ulamog's probably up there in price. Let's see what you're going for, big boy. He's the reason you'd get this. Pricing as low as $15. What is that, like in damaged condition? I'm curious what that $15 is. Lightly played 24. I mean, if you're going market value pricing, you're looking at $33.90 on this. Yeah, $33.90 roughly. Let's see the backside though. What do we got? What is going on here? Connect the identical hedrons to banish the mug. Oh, fun. We like to match stuff. I was never good at memory, but I can certainly take two pictures and make them connect in a way that has never been connected before. You know, isn't that beautiful? So this would be like the coup de grace of this set right here is the Ulamog. And there's a tally one last time. So not too bad. You'll get your value out of that in the Ulamog alone. Then we move on to Wizards of the Street. Wizards of the Street. Starting things off with Baral, Chief of Compliance, probably a $3 card. Sees a lot of play. Sees play in Commander. Sees play in some other formats as well. Just reducing that casting cost of instant and sorceries is not too bad. And a fun little draw ability with the discard, you know. Cool. There's Baral Chief. Spellseeker, interesting one. I have this in foil. I refuse to ever sell it, even though I never sell anything I have. But lately, I think recently, I'm starting to sell some stuff, BGS graded cards and PSA on eBay. But market, and also I've done some selling and listings on my Patreon too. Market price $65.46 for the foil. I have that. I'm so impressed. I'm like, this is a really cool card. $31 for the non-foil. Now there was a Judge promo version, $71.98, but I mean this card alone is basically like your $29.99. So congrats, Spellseeker. Thanks for showing up today. Magus of the Wheel. This has been printed so much. It's got to be worth like next to nothing. I would assume a few pennies. You know, a few pennies, Wizards. Can we go at a few pennies? Yeah, like 40 cents, 35 cents. There you go. Commander Streets of New Capenna, 39 cents. Commander 2020 for Magus. And then Kess. I don't think Kess is worth anything either. Maybe like $1 or something. Kess Dissident. We're looking at Yeah, like 30 cents roughly on this as well. Okay, that concludes the broadcast on this one. Let's go on. Here we find ourselves, Time Trouble 2, $29.99 on foil. And you are paying to get a really cool look on these cards. Just the treatment. It's all about the treatment. If you like treatment, if you like special treatment, you're in luck. 58 cents for the low, just for the basic War of the Spark, Narset Parter of Veils. But this is really cool because it's the retro frame. And we're probably not going to see Narset again in retro frame. Then again, we probably will. Anything I say, take it as financial advice. Okay, make sure you do. All right, so Narset Parter of Veils, really neat. But again, 50 cents on the low. There has been another version already printed in Secret Lair, which I'll just show you really quick. There you have it. That's going for $24.95. Whoa, smother and tithe. Okay, so there is that. And moving along from Narset, we have ourselves Nissa, who shakes them bongos. Oh, yes, Nissa, who shakes the bongos. Shout out to my ladies out there. Shakes the world. Bada skadoosh. Okay. $4.37 for War of the Spark. Print as a rare. Still print as a rare. This could have been a mythic easily. See so much freaking play, man. But the cool thing is they break it down so where it's like not in its planeswalker form, you know. And they just like the text here. It's planeswalker, but just broken down. They word everything out. I kind of like that, but holy freaking text box. There's got to be at least 150 words right there. Someone tell me how many words are right there, including symbols. We'll count a symbol as a word. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you get that for like $4 or $5. There also was those top eights, $14.50 on that, but there's not many out there. And of course, the War of the Spark, the anime versions, which was pretty nice. So yeah, this one would be definitely a go-to for me. I just like when they take Planeswalkers and strip them of the normal text box, you know, that you'd seen for Planeswalker. This had the Mythic Edition, which you could find for $30.19, and then also Mirrodin Besieged, $5.52 market price. So this is going to be one of those that people are going to want these more so. I remember when they did this with like Teferi and whatnot, and I picked that up. So this would be one I'd probably go after, if for maybe not even for value, but value is not bad. But just these will probably be more. They're going to be more expensive than their original version for darn sure. So really cool on this. Now let's get into some crazy. So now we get into the Transformers, which is going down. The foil bundle, $118.99. Non-foil bundle, $88.99. Very interesting indeed. Let's take a look at all she wrote. Let's just go individual. So here is Rise Up, which is not very impressive, the cards they put in here. You have True Conviction. Total value is really not much, under like $10, okay? True Conviction, Dramatic Reversal, Fabricate, Collective Brutality, By Force, and Greater Good. Greater Good probably being the most expensive out of all these. Collective Brutality, I thought for a while, was worth a decent buck. Let me take a look. Yeah, I don't think these aren't worth a whole lot. Yeah, Collective Brutality has fallen from greatness. There was a time it was like, I remember like $15 to $20. $277 if you'd like the Mystery Booster version, and then $3 for the Eldritch Moon, where it made its first appearance. Even the pre-release is only $10.69. But if you're into Transformers, then this is definitely for you. You'd want to get your hands on this. You're going more theme-based, and there's going to come a time, I mean, if they produce any more Transformer cards, you can make an entire deck out of Transformers, out of Transformer theme, cards, which, cool. I see nothing wrong with that. If that's your cup of tea, man, that'd be pretty fun. I was not a fan growing up of Transformers, but I did play with the toys. It was like, I want to say a little before my time, but was it really? I don't know. I just turned 19, so whatever. Here are some lands, which they tend to do all the time. $29.99, one shall stand, one shall fall for $29.99. Here's a quick little look at those lands. Not too shabby, right? Not bad. Again, Transformer theme. Now you can run your entire deck with Transformer themed lands. and that would be something people are going to want to do. So moving forward, but $29.99. I mean, they really are trying to push stuff in these bundles, huh? All right. And speaking of which, we'll get that to a moment. But here's what we all came here for: the big meet my friend Transformers Optimus Prime versus Megatron. This one's bonkers. I would assume they're going to sell a crap ton of these. For $29.99. You're getting two different versions of Blightsteel Colossus. You're getting the Megatron version. And again, the artwork is fantastic. Who did this? Volta Creation. Pretty sweet. I wish I could be an artiste, man. But there's Megatron. And then you have Megatron over here. Is it on the flip side? Blightsteel Colossus. Sure. Artifact creature, Phyrexian Golem. So Megatron, Prime one of them? No. You just use either side you'd like. Either or. Flip it around. Bada bing. Right there. Just for this alone, my friends. Blightsteel is not the cheapest card. $58.91 in Mirrored and Besieged. Double Masters, borderless. $104.79. Holy crap! Has the prices of Double Masters cards gone up? Wow. We should almost do another Double Masters break. $61.02 for the regular non-borderless. So already almost double the price in just one card. The Allspark. Let's see, the Allspark. You don't get two copies, by the way. It's just flip side, just for that one card. Sorry if I said that. This is Doubling Cube. Sorry. Doubling Cube. I think it's like a $10, $15 card. $16.19 from 10th edition, and the list has it $15.41. Fifth Dawn, $16.03. Again, lovely art here. And there's Allspark, Doubling Cube showing up on our doorstep yet again. Optimus Prime. Yeah, you do get two. What was I thinking? So this is Darksteel Colossus. There's a difference. So Darksteel is Optimus Prime. Darksteel, not as expensive. $10.12. Already printed in another secret layer. That's what I'm going to show you right now. Yeah. Market price $10.12 on that. Interesting, I shall say. $13.71 if you want to go to Darksteel. $11.41 from M10. So really cool, and you get the two versions. One where he's in his vehicle, his vehicle form, semi-truck form, and the other where he's in his robot form. It's flips. They're flips. Okay, you don't get two cards. It's just one. Okay, but cool, very freaking cool. This one is definitely worth purchasing if you're going to purchase any of them. Remember when they did this, and it was the Phyrexian. I think it had to be Phyrexians. I said something similar. I'm like, everyone is going to be buying this, but the price on those Phyrexian secret layers is still up there. It hasn't really gone down much. It's gone up a little bit, which kind of blows my mind because I would assume a boatload of these are going to be sold. There's one more thing I want to point out to everyone, and that is this right here. Spend $200 on the December Superdrop and receive a promo card, Scarab God. That's sick. Minimum $200, and you can get the Scarab God. Sorry, it keeps going off. But that, my friends, is really, really nice. And the Scarab God does not go for cheap dough. I like that Wizards did this, a nice little push. Whoa, $3.11 for the Masterpiece. I do have that in PSA 10. It's worth about a G in PSA 10, you know what I'm saying? And I picked that up for under the market price of $3.11. I picked it up for, I think it was $175 or $200 when I first bought it. Unbelievable, crazy that card has shot up in price. But $29.74 for Hour of Devastation. Double Masters, $30.89. The pre-release, $52.98. So that card alone, I mean, you could make the argument could be a $50 card, $100 card. Really, really cool. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know which ones you're going to get, if you're going to get any. But some of these secret layers, man, yeah, very desirable. The two I mentioned, maybe consider, and if the other one strikes your fancies, then go ahead and get that. But thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming. I hope you have a fantastic December, and I will see you tomorrow, and wish you the same. Skadoosh.